A quick demo of the local LLM app. So, so when we start off with the landing page, and we can log in using OAuth, which is either Google or GitHub. Let's use Google here. So, so it's just going to ask for a confirmation, which I'll confirm through my phone. Now that I've confirmed it, we should be able to go through the landing page. Here is the landing page where we'll interact with the local LLM chatbot. So the local LLM that we're using here, we are basically running using ollama. So we just need to start a command that's ollama followed by the ollama run followed by the name of the model that we want to use. So in this case, we're using a relatively small model that is Quent's 0.5 or 0.5 billion or 500 million parameter model. So it's not the most accurate model, but it runs pretty fast uh, for this purpose of a demo. So later you can use any model and you don't have to change the code or anything whatever model that you run, the chatbot should be able to respond to it. So here we can just say, so you can basically interact with your LLM here through the UI and ask it whatever questions that you want. And if you feel that the answers are not satisfactory, then you can uh, always use a better quality, like a LLM that is larger, for example, Llama 3.1 or something like that. And so this is a question that I've just asked. Let me just ask maybe now the different questions that I've asked. And now if you want to look at the logs of whatever questions that have been asked, we just need to redirect it to the chat logs page. So the chat log page is only accessible after the user logs it. So if you've logged out, you cannot see the chat logs page. And whatever information that you have about the chat is actually securely stored after encryption. Even you open up this page, it will be decrypted just for the sake of display. And here you also have an option to delete the chat logs. And after deletion, if you go back, you would be able to see those chat logs again. So here now there's nothing. So we've seen the OAuth-based authentication. Then we saw the user the friendly UI. Then we also saw the chat logging. So here the chats are basically logged using encryption and decryption. So we have encrypt and decrypt functions, and uh, only when the user, so anytime you ask a question, it's stored in its encrypted form in the database, and only when you pull the data back out of the database, it gets decrypted using the decrypt message function. So encryption decryption has been enabled. And we also have at the end scheduler function. So you can schedule the duration up to which you want to see the log showing up in your email. So I'd already enabled the scheduler so the scheduler is supposed to be done weekly, but for the purpose of this demo, I've done it for every minute or every 10 minutes or something like that. So you can see this is the